Welcome back, listeners. This is episode number 107 of the Hit Pause podcast, where you can get all of your YouTube recommendations, all of your YouTube news, and just, your YouTube business, all of it. All your YouTube biz.
All up in your business.
Yeah, that is right. I am Iman.
And I'm David.
And this week, I can't say off the top of my head we have a specific YouTuber that we're covering, but we have quite I'm going to call it an eclectic set of recommendations this week. At least I do. I've got 2 videos.
At least you do.
I've got a couple of videos here that they're just out of nowhere. They're just really... I can't even exactly say how I found anything, how I found these, but good videos nonetheless. As always, we got to start off the episode talking about our YouTube time watched. How many hours of YouTube have you watched in the past week, David? You can check this, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, in your YouTube app. Go into the top right and then do time watched. Anyway, Go ahead, David.
I've got 11 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Checked in the morning. Was quite happy with that.
That's decent. I'm similar. I've got 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a lot on, I think it was Saturday, and it was really sunny out, and we were just sitting out in the garden, like having a beer, and I was just watching YouTube videos, like showing some different ones, some like old school recommendations of ours and things, and it was a good time. I
actually went to the beach in Wootering.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and you know what? I opened a YouTube video too. Something about YouTube outside.
How to have fun at the beach. How to make a sandcastle. What were you looking at on the beach?
How to feel like I'm indoors but outside.
What is this moving air?
Why did I open YouTube or what?
What were you looking at on YouTube? Why did you open YouTube on the beach?
Oh, what did I? Oh, it's because Jake Paul had his fight over the weekend.
Oh, yes. Actually, yes. We've got to talk about that. So
yeah, but I wanted to watch because he came open about his allegation, which was similar to the David Dobrik one, so I wanted to hear what he had to say.
Okay, so first of all, I'm about to say who won the fight, so anybody who doesn't want to know, fast forward like 30 seconds. But I saw that Jake won the fight, which I was impressed with, and I love, they say like he's undefeated. It's like he's had 2 fights, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, it will keep happening because like he's had two with amateurs, I would say, and then 1 with an actual wrestler, UFC fighter, but none with a boxing person, which is still the issue.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. So that happened. I don't really know a whole lot about it, if it was successful and if it got a lot of views or whatever.
Yeah, I mean before the fight actually happened, it was breaking some good records in terms of like just the sales of the tickets.
Really?
The actual event, I don't know, but they had quite a lot of turnout from celebrities.
It was like on my PlayStation. You know when you go on the PlayStation and you go to media.
Oh, is that the PlayStation 5? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
And you go to the media section and it shows like just general recommendations from everything. It was on there.
Well, with that, you're not even signed in, like just generic.
Yeah, it shows them just, this is what's on BBC, this is what's on Amazon or whatever. But it was on there as a highlighted thing. I think you could pay to watch it through Amazon Prime Video.
It was on a lot more platforms than like the previous fights have been. Yeah.
And then moving to his allegations.
Wait, one thing before the fight though. One, because it was very bizarre that he won in the first round. And by the way, the odds.
I thought we were done with spoilers at this point. I only told them to fast forward like 30 seconds.
Well, anyone who cares would know about the result by now. But
I guess
the odds were so ridiculous. I don't even know why I didn't put a pound.
Like, the odds for him to win were ridiculous.
A win by technical knockout. There was just him to win, which wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But him to win, it was like if you put £1, you'd get like 78.
Shit, really?
And I don't know why I did it. I was like, this is stupid. Why did it work?
Oh no!
And he won by technical knockout in the first round of all time.
In the first round,
and then
ridiculous.
On CBS Sports, the YouTube channel, the top comment was my favorite. It was like Ben's bank account with that graph emoji going high, Jake's ego graph emoji going high, people who paid for the fight graph emoji going down, which is so true because it lasted like 10 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, man, fuck's sake. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So to his allegations, all I've seen is his Twitter. He posted this big piece of text like, "These allegations are false. I would never condone anything like this. These are completely not true." And, all of this. I have no idea what the allegations even were. I have no idea what happened. Unless it's referring back to the stuff that was going on like quite some time back. Like I remember months ago there was some stuff coming out around people being drunk at Jake Paul party and stuff. But what is this new stuff?
This one didn't involve alcohol though. This one was so I think she's now a TikTok star, but she is just basically somebody that was at a Team 10 party. I think it was in 2018 or 2017, and she went up to his room, and she said, like, they were making out, and then he wanted to have sex, and yeah, I think she like said no, but then he gave the idea that you can't say no kind of thing. And if you want to hear the full thing, obviously listen to her video.
And I think I remember on this Twitter post, I'm gonna have to check it, but I'm sure that he said he called out her being on the internet and stuff and just looking to get just wants attention or something.
And apparently he's going, well, it's all words really, but he's gonna sue her.
Really? Yeah, I mean, it's true though, because assuming it's just made up or it's not true or it's not it's just not the exactly what happened. Like, it is really damaging, and it's really bad for people like him, especially people like him who already has like a bad rep in the general public's eye, because people write stories about this. But yeah, I've just pulled up his statement, and he said, this person is on social media and is just trying to promote her adult content website, which apparently she has. But I would just say, like, no one's innocent, like, because if she is lying, obviously equally is doing a very bad thing, like crying wolf for those that actually do suffer the abuse. And then on the same time, if Jake is lying, which he has a tendency to, he's equally bad. So I think they're both bad until one of them's proven innocent. Well, that's the thing. It's just so it's so bad, because there's how can you prove one way or the other? You can't. Anyway, that's fine. I mean, oh my God, it's just like I wonder how many of the allegations that come out are true. And that's the thing, is I'm hoping I can still find a link, because from that bit where Jake spoke on Logan's podcast about, like, normally I wouldn't say this, but it's because it's like a day before my fight. It's like really annoying me, so I'm just gonna come and like actually say, like, she's making this up and it's damaging my blah blah blah. And then somebody had an article, like a legit article from some of the states where this happens the most, like California and I forget the other one. I think it's I don't know, but it's basically a list of these stuff being taken to court and being turned to be false, where it's like celebrity versus person bringing it up, because we know it does happen, but again, we are human, so we tend to side with
protecting the ones that have been damaged physically versus damaged in their, celebrity status.
Yeah, exactly.
But there were quite a few picked up where the judges turned it around, like, no, this is not. It's like there's nothing that can make me no alibis are working towards your case, kind of thing.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, obviously that is a terrible thing to do. Again, like you said, people that this stuff happens to, which it does happen. Then everybody starts going, well, is that true? Because there's been loads of fakes recently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Can we just stop with fucking sexual abuse?
I know, and
claims.
Why is this now the theme? Yeah, did you see PewDiePie's?
For God's sake,
did you see PewDiePie's thing on David Dobrik?
Oh no! What did he do a video about him?
It was like, I think it was from a YouTube stream or whatever, but he basically was just watching a David Dobrik video from ages ago. David Dobrik was like unboxing like some he got a gift and it was alcohol, and PewDiePie was like, "Oh, no, don't give that alcohol to anybody," if you know what I mean. Like one of those ones. Yeah. It just seems like this is the year, isn't it? There's always a year.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, so anyway, enough of the drama. What's your first video recommendation for the week?
Oh, video recommendation. Is that what we do on this podcast? Oh, I'm so nervous. To be honest, I started to like a YouTuber called Lenar Young. But he does very similar stuff to like Caleb City, in terms of like
sketch comedy.
Sketch comedy, yeah. But I don't know, maybe I just can't have enough of it. But then one video was really good where it's like when you mess up on Hell's Kitchen, and it's like the standard format of him playing multiple roles, and so it's like him bringing the food to Chef Ramsay, and it's like terrible, but he brings a peanut butter sandwich, and it's like no, dude, I make these literally every day. Like, it's fine. And it's like, no, this is terrible, unacceptable. And it's like, you know what, you think just because you're a chef you get this high horse? Nah, I'm not taking that crap. It's just like, it's about time someone fights back to a point of like, you're not gonna embarrass me on live TV just because it's your show. But yeah, it's pretty good. Just like a little 2-3 minute skit. But yeah, I ended up watching.
It's fair enough though, because those like sketch channels that have short sketches, it's true, you just can't get enough of it. It's just such easy watching. You could just watch hundreds of them. Like we've covered a bunch of them, like Gus Johnson, Joel Haver recently. There's loads of channels like that, and they're all good. They're all good. Okay, fair enough. So the first, I've got a couple of individual videos here, but then I also want to talk a bit about Poppy and MKBHD. But let me give you the first of my two really random video recommendations. Okay, and the first is 100 car demolition derby treadmill series race number 6. Okay, so
that's all I needed.
Yeah.
Next recommendation.
So let me just set the scene of this channel. So firstly, he's got.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. That's the name of the video.
That's the name of the video, right? Not the name of the channel. But let me just set the scene for the channel, and okay. 20k subs, all gained in the past 2 months or so, when he started getting like big views. And the name of the channel is Steve Wilkins, and his image is just a sign, Steve Wilkins broker. He's a estate agent. He's a real estate broker, and those signs, you see.
Yeah.
And up until 2 months ago, all of his videos are just tours of houses. Houses he's got for sale. Yeah. And it's just him videoing it, I must say he's got talent for photography and things. He's doing some nice cuts, some like fast forwarding, very smooth stuff.
Is it all were they all like cinematic, or was he like talking like the what's it called, Architectural Digest channel, where they're like actually MTV cribsing the place?
No, it's just moving around the house with a camera with music over the top.
Gotcha.
But it's all done very smooth. He's fast forwarding through, slow down, and doing nice angles. It's nice. I mean, he's selling houses. He makes nice videos for the houses. Fine. I mean, I must say as well, he did have some like random gameplay and things before that too. But it was, very intermittent, no view, less than 100 views, most of these, like broadcasts and random bits like that.
Yeah.
But a couple of months ago, he started doing these treadmill races with toy cars. And they have blown up. He's getting 400K views on most of these videos. And what it is it's literally just, he has a treadmill with the camera right at the end of it, or rather the front of it, down low, and he puts little toy cars on the treadmill and then speeds it up. And the cars, because the wheels obviously are rolling, and the cars just kind of stay in place, but they kind of swing around from the left to the right, and they crash stuff. Yeah, and so the one he did recently, which was 100 cars, he got 100 toy cars and just has them race on this treadmill, and the treadmill's getting faster and faster.
100.
They're all like smashing into, like tiny toy cars. Yeah, they're all like smashing into each other, and it's so good. Like it looks like they're genuinely trying to overtake each other because they swerve from left to right and things. And
what a good niche, because I thought just by that concept alone that the car would just go off in like a split second. The fact that they stay on and it's actually a race.
Yeah. Like a bunch of them will fly off at the start because they all crash at the beginning, just like in a just like in a real race. But so he does this with his son. It's obviously something they just do together, which is kind of cute. But what really seals the deal is he commentates over it as well, as if he's a proper
like a NASCAR.
And we got the red coming in on the left, and it's like, he's taken a nasty spill. That is red out of the race, like just stuff like that. He really does a good job of it. I just like funny, good little videos. But I recommend just checking out the 100 Car Demolition Derby. I think I did actually get that one from Reddit. I think maybe somebody posted it on r/videos or something.
Okay.
I think that was where it was. But just kind of funny, fun little video. Really random, but good stuff. It's good.
Speaking of fast cars, it's a quick one, but there's a channel that I used to watch quite a lot, but now not so much, called Black Nerd Comedy, and it's just a guy who commentates over like pop culture, from like cartoons that are getting reboots to like movies like Ghostbusters or whatnot. But
I feel like I've heard of the channel actually.
Yeah, he's definitely in that whole realm of what's that thing where people cosplay? What is that thing called? And everyone's Comic-Con? In one place. Comic-Con. Oh my gosh, I haven't been outside.
Yeah, geez, we haven't been to an event for over a year.
That's normally in the May holidays. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, he normally like is that Comic-Con kind of scene. But he did one video where he reacts to Fast and Furious 9, and I swear, because I hadn't seen the trailer.
What, the trailer? So he's just watching the trailer. Okay.
And I mean, I knew the movie gets ridiculous, like over the numbers, and I think I only watched number 7 ages ago. But this one was like, the trailer was on purpose to make you think, okay, no, it won't get more stupid, but it does, and that they head up into space or whatnot. But his laughing throughout the trailer is amazing. It's like the trailer was built for him, because he was like, okay, no more. And then there's more, and he can't contain himself. So I definitely will put that one in the description. It's one of those, like, it'll make you laugh because of how he's laughing.
Damn. Okay, that sounds good. I want to see that trailer just in general, actually.
Yeah, I just thought it was a new movie.
Yeah, not that I'm just like, I'm desperate to see the movie or whatever. Yeah,
this one has gone nuts. I don't know how you top this one, but they will.
Okay, nice. Okay, the next on my list. Okay. This is the most random video, but the top comment on this video perfectly encapsulates what I'm talking about. When YouTube realizes we'll watch anything that comes our way.
Are they talking about the homepage in a way?
Yeah, so this video is almost at 4 million views now. And it's like it seems, based on the comments at least, it seems like this just randomly blew up. You know, like sometimes sometimes the algorithm just gets something and it just absolutely takes off somehow, and just everybody's getting this recommended, and everybody's watching it because it's like, what the hell is that? And the title of the video, like, it's actually hard to read, but it's the name of the company, which is Sam Splice, which is the name of the company. 6,000 kilonewton hydraulic swager.
Okay.
And swager is spelled Swager. And I was like, this is going to be like a joke video. That's good. Right. That's a made up thing, right? Swager, like, that's made up. And it's literally this video from, by the way, 2014. This video was posted in 2014. And like I said, just recently has started going ridiculous for some unknown algorithmic reason. And it's just this person basically demonstrating this huge machine that clamps metal together. it clamps metal. It squeezes it and just clamps it together. That I don't know how to describe. Like, it. That's it. That, you know, it's just gets two pieces of metal and squishes them so they're nice and solid and secure. That's what it does.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And it's just like a sales video. It's solid, reliable. You know, it flashes up words on the screen. It shows you the knobs they're using.
Yeah.
And it is filmed in like a slightly funny way, but it's not trying to be fun. It's just a video for this machine. This really,
and this is not
specific,
in a junkyard.
No, it's just a really specific industrial machine, and it's just a little sales video for that. That's it. That's all it is. And I don't know why it popped up in my feed. I don't know why. And everybody is thinking the same thing. Literally, when YouTube realizes we'll watch anything that comes our way, and they're not wrong. They're absolutely correct.
Oh, no.
You know, I want to watch it. It's a good video. You got to check it out. Okay, it's 1 minute 44. It's in the description. I can't make this shit up. You know, why? Anyway, that's my second video recommendation for the week.
I see. I don't really have many more, but I found myself watching Cody Co videos. And, really? You know, I usually just watch Noel Miller or when they're together. Yeah. But for some reason, it was there, and I hit one that I watched two more after. You know what? I still stay with, like, your statement on it. Like, I don't find it so funny, but he finds the best videos. I think that's just what it is. He's good at, or at least his fan page, I guess, that recommends it, you know, for him to react to, are pretty good. And I've kind of noticed there's a separation. So, like, because I've been also watching Noel Miller's live stream ones as well as his main channel. And I think Noel does the videos where they're like TV show, reality show kind of stuff. And Cody Co does YouTube videos, like The Cut, where they, like, you know, get two people who go on a date handcuffed, and he'll watch their entire first date. Or, you know, people that have a weird fetish of, I want to be a dog, and that's a YouTube video, and Cody Co will react to them. So I think YouTube videos are just, like, easier to react to, and they're also more bizarre than a TV show, which obviously goes through so much screening. So I think that's why I like them, because they're just more YouTubery.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, I do still like Cody Co, you know. I don't find myself on his channel that often. But but I might come back because sometimes I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I just want something like straightforward, easy, just entertaining.
Yeah.
Man, his hair is so long now; it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I'll put like one or two that I found really funny.
Okay, nice. Okay, so the first ever episode of the podcast was about Poppy. And we have not talked about her for quite some time, but recently, this past weekend, I was watching some of her videos. I was even listening to some of her old songs. But yeah, I was just checking out her channel, just seeing what she's been up to. And it seems as if she's still big into the YouTube. Like she's made her channel, when they make it a music channel.
Yeah. Oh wait. So is that by choice? Can you do a style thing? I think on your channel.
Yeah, I think you do it by choice because it's a official artist channel. This is now.
Oh yeah, that's where it throws in like albums and stuff like that.
Yeah, I find it so annoying to just because most of these people don't just do music; they do videos like she does. But when you do it, even when you go in the videos and the upload section, you can't anymore sort by when it's on one of these types of channels. You can't sort by most viewed, most recent, and all that, which is dumb. Anyway, I was thinking, okay, she's just doing the music, that's it. But she's actually been doing a lot of these like makeup tutorial things, which are slightly weird, but they're all also very poppy kind of style. Like for example, there was one.
So they're not ads anymore? Because that used to be a thing where when we were getting a bit annoyed like a year and a half ago, where the makeup ones were just ads. But are these ones like her just being poppy but with makeup?
Yeah, I don't think they're ads, and it's actually. Oh, okay. It's just her putting makeup on and kind of talking about what it is, but it's very much.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, but it's still a poppy kind of style. Like for example, there's one here recently. Don't talk to me at this family gathering look with Poppy. They're not. They're slightly weird. Some of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not that. It's not that interesting. It's not like her old stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And then in between that, there's just lots of music
here and there. Yeah,
music ones or just weird random ones, which seem as if they're clips or filmed in the same place as her music videos. Like she did a music video for Blood Money and then had several little clips where she's in the same outfit, and it's the same setting. So it's almost like those are kind of like teasers.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, music channels definitely a difficult one to see like how they're putting it together because it's just a different art piece in terms of like even how the algorithm goes and how where you want to direct all the traffic. Like, does she actually just want it to be towards?
I mean, it
iTunes.
seems like that's it. Like, and it's doing well on the music, by the way. But it's been now just skimming through her channel. It's been 2 years since we had the old school classic.
But then, do you think there might be like a whole? I don't know. Like, is it held by Titanic Sinclair? Like her old. Owners? Like,
I don't know.
She might not be able to revisit that.
Yeah, exactly. I think she's just all about the music now, and the other stuff is just to kind of pad out the channel a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
She still gets views. I mean, even these makeup ones are getting 100K views. That kind of area.
Yeah, some
few 100K. Like she's doing good. So fair enough.
And I know I mentioned to you before the podcast. Like she also performed at the Grammys. So
which I was gonna say is like it seems as if she's doing really well with the music stuff.
Yeah, I definitely want to listen to her 2020 albums. I think she's got the I Disagree and then like a second I Disagree album. I'm gonna give it a try because I know when she obviously started at the beginning, it's like the music is great because we know it's poppy, but now standing on its own, like with fresh ears. I kind of want to go in like as an artist.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just like see how it's all been put together.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not like, oh, this is music by a YouTuber. It's music by a musician who also does YouTube a bit.
Yeah,
kind of thing. But yeah, performed at the Grammys. Like, respect. I'm impressed. Grammys is pretty big. Although I must say that, although you said that she got more views than the other musical acts that were there. It's still only like 500K, something like that.
Of course,
so
yeah.
For me,
it's a channel which like, who goes to a Grammys channel for music?
True,
you know
yeah.
You just go to the artist, but
true,
still.
yeah. But yeah, good work.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Okay, do you have any other recommendation to call out? Because I wanted to talk about MKBHD, but if you got something else to go
no,
first.
let's go straight into it because I've actually been watching a lot of his videos, so I'm curious why you're bringing him up. Actually.
Yeah, okay. So I was talking with a friend of the show, Ollie, the other day.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about MKBHD and saying how, I used to be subscribed, but I'm not anymore. He's also big into tech and, as am I. And yeah, I'm not subscribed anymore either. And we were just talking about like the reason and what it is that is just not interesting anymore. And the thing is, MKBHD, he just makes boring videos. That's my opinion. He's got like a good thing, but he's never changed up what he does. And I just think it's so boring. Like, so all YouTube's kind of change things over time, or maybe they put like new types of videos in and different, they just change things up, keep it interesting and fresh.
Yeah.
Marques's version of that is basically improving the quality.
Yeah, like an iPhone update,
Yeah, it's like, you probably can't even notice, or you don't even really care, but it's like, oh, he's using some new camera angle because he's got some crazy new camera that's like ridiculously expensive, ridiculously complicated, and it's all just so we can get this like new type of angle and this new like zoom shot or whatever, or whatever he's starting to do, higher quality, higher definition, all that stuff. Thing is, that does not make for interesting videos. It's like as a viewer, you barely even notice or care about that stuff, but the format and the way he talks is just all the same, and it's just boring. I'm just really kind of done with his videos. I just found them really uninteresting.
And is that as a subscriber, or like, let's say the new iPhone comes out, would you not watch a video from him? I mean, because of what you're saying now, or just like, I'd watch it, but then I'm not like a follower, like
I would say, I'm definitely not going to be a subscriber anymore. I mean, just skimming through here, I can see, there's a few videos where I've kind of watched half or something, and there was a new phone I was interested in, and I watched that whole thing. But on the whole, I just don't see the point of watching his videos.
Yeah, and you know what? I completely hear your point. I know I'm on the opposite, where if I'm looking at now, I think besides the retro tech, which I will say I'm not enjoying.
Okay, yeah, I want to talk about the retro tech actually.
But besides the retro tech, slightly before that, all these other videos, I've watched every single one.
Really?
And I think I don't know if it's that I just have lower expectations for tech videos, because I think like iJustine, Dave Lee, Unbox Therapy, they've all done the exact same thing since I heard their name the first time. Like, I don't know how they would mix it up while still reviewing tech.
I know.
Or doing something completely different, like his interviews with Bill Gates or whatnot. Like, I don't know how you make tech different. So I just got low expectations for expecting a better video than I got yesterday,
Fair enough. And honestly, Dave Lee, I would put in the same bracket.
I would too, yeah.
But look, if I give you an example of, it's a bit of a different channel, like I get that, but Linus Tech Tips, who we talked about before.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
They made a whole new channel recently called Short Circuit, where they just give give like initial impressions of things, and they've got a whole team of people. And they basically, it's not just Linus on the camera anymore. It's a bunch of different people, which is a bit more interesting. But also the Short Circuit one, for example, it's just first impressions. There's no script, which is very key. And it's just them like off the bat trying things out. Like, let's open up the camera. Let's try and run this thing. Let's pick it up. Let's grab another laptop and compare it to that. It's just a bit more like loose and free form and a bit more interesting.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah.
But then even on their main channel, if they review a new thing, they do interesting stuff with it. Like they put it through its paces. If it's a new graphics card, which I get is a bit different.
It's because I guess Marques is stuck in the consumer narrative, whereas their Linus Tech Tips and all their sub channels are like experimenting with tech, which is just alone is way more exciting than,
exactly.
Would I buy this or would I not buy this?
Exactly. But that's why I call out the Short Circuit one specifically, because that is just reviews of products, of consumer products.
True. I've seen a couple.
I tell you what I would just want to see from Marques is I just want to see him like drop the veneer for a minute. Like, let's just have an unscripted video. Like, I don't know, throw a bunch of phones together, and I don't exactly know, but I want to see something a bit more freeform and just to break up the monotony.
His clean cut might also be detrimental in a way. Obviously, like who are we? Because he's hitting his 14 million subs soon. Like he is growing. Like it's not like this channel is no good. But at the same time, I think anyone in any sphere wants to mix things up for the better, to challenge yourself too, because they're just getting more polished rather than mixed up.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, but recently he's posted, I've only just seen this because I had this conversation like a week ago, and I've only just seen he's posted these 6 retro tech videos and is probably posting more. By the looks of it, he's posting every single day. So what is this? You said you've watched some, so
I watched the flying cars one. I think I watched the teleportation one as well. But maybe it's one of those with the expectations. I literally thought he was going to review somebody who attempted or made a flying car prototype, and he would just review it the same way he reviews a smartphone camera. But it was a little bit more, obviously, because these are bigger videos and like originals or premiums or whatnot, so there's a lot more going in. But I would say what couldn't like make me watch every single episode is it wasn't really grabbing the concept. Like it wasn't picking one concept. It was like kind of all over the place in terms of I know it's almost like a bit of a Van Neistat, which we'll talk about in a later episode. But in terms of like, okay, let's talk about why flying cars would be good, and then like go into some weird history about people's attempts before. It turns into a documentary, and then he finds some people who have made some attempts. He speaks to them, and then he picks on like one that he's going to like kind of really talk about and really almost get his own hands on if he can, like if he meets them, and then they try and give it one good test, and then that's the end of the video. But I get that like that's how documentaries get put together. Like it's got to be a bit of a story, how you want to look at the history and you want to see how you can rewrite it and make it better. But I felt like if you're gonna make it like a review, I don't know. It's almost like he wanted that at the end of the result. I want to review this, so it's like if you are gonna give a review, I don't think you need all of this bouncing around the place at the same time too. I don't know. Obviously, creative taste, but I just not what I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, you see, the thing is like I like the concept of retro tech.
Yeah, and I like the previous season a lot more than this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at my recent recommendations, LGR, Modded Vintage Gamer, what was the other one? The Retro Future. A lot of channels I've been watching recently are all about retro tech, and I find it really interesting, and that's why I like the topic. But I can't honestly say I want that from Marques. He's too clean. He's just too clean cut for retro tech.
If you rewind to a retro episode of the Hip Pause, we were praising his clean cut.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. But retro tech is not clean cut. It's the opposite. It doesn't work properly. It's ugly. It's got tons of wires. It's not HD. This comes with the.
You wanted to make the premium video for 80p.
yeah, for the retro vibe.
Yeah.
But he just.
Have you watched any of them? Maybe you would be the opposite then. Maybe you would just pick a random one, pick the smart homes. Maybe you'd like that one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a go. To be fair, because like I said, it is in my sphere. But what does he know about retro tech? He doesn't know nothing. He knows modern tech.
That's a little unfair.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He probably does. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's what my immediate reaction. Unfair as it may be. But yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's all expectations, really. Yeah,
change it up, Marques. We want some different shit. Make a mistake once in a while.
But not the other mistakes that YouTubers have been making recently.
Yeah, not that type of mistake. I'm saying, drop the phone or something.
Drop the phone.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that wraps us up for this week. Thank you all for listening. You can follow us on YouTube. Our playlist will also be linked in the description where you can find all of our recommendations. And we'll see you next week. We're going to be talking about Van Neistat. It's going to be a good
app. He's made it official. All right. Good app.
That is right. Thank you all for listening. See you next week.
See ya.